Hello, I'm Brian Yampolsky.
And I'm Joe Ashton.
And we are the co-owners of Orion Mortgage, and today is casual day, but Joe didn't get the memo.
I forgot.
He looks better.
Yes, I do.
So today we're going to talk about how to turn investment property into a short-term rental. First things first, what do they mean by short-term rental?
Think VRBO or Airbnb. Instead of renting out your property for a year or two to the same people, you're going to be renting it out for a day or two or maybe a week or two.
Right. And so the first question is, well, where do you start? And we just recently, on January 15th, emailed you this marketing piece that talks about turn your investment property into a short-term rental. And I think this is a great place to start because there's so much good information and it asks questions that you may not really think of on your own. So.
That's right. I mean, sometimes you don't even know the right questions to ask. So that's why we're sending you this. Here's one example. HOA. People might think, we're going to go buy this property and make it a short-term rental. You might want to check with your HOA first to make sure that it's not prohibited. Some communities prohibit short-term rentals. That's the kind of things that you need to think about.
That's right. I actually had a couple of clients this year who I helped. They bought investment property with the explicit purpose of using it as a short-term rental. The financing is no different than if they were just to buy a traditional investment property, and they could get into that property with just 15% down. That's the minimum.
That's right. A lot of times you can get a better rate and maybe better cash flow if you're at 20 or 25% down, but you can do it with 15% down. We can help you figure out whether or not those numbers make sense to you. So come on in and see us, and then once we do that, we can introduce you wherever you're thinking about buying. We can introduce you to really, really good realtors in those areas.
That's right. I really like this topic. Investment property is the way to go, especially with the new year. Get your investments going in the right direction.
Speaking of New Year, Happy New Year
Happy
to
New
you.
Year.
And we're always here to help you.
Bye.